Let's see how well Bruce Die Hard Willis does at remaking a Charles Bronson classic. Death Wish 2018, directed by Eli Roth, starring Bruce Willis and Elizabeth Shue. This movie is a remake of the Charles Bronson movie that came out back in the 1970s, Death Wish. In this movie we have a surgeon played by Bruce Willis, Paul Kersey, who has a wife played by Elizabeth Shue and a 17-year-old daughter. While Paul Kersey is away at work, his wife Lucy and his daughter Jordan are having a night together by themselves at home. The home is burglarized, the wife gets killed, and the daughter ends up in a coma. And this makes Paul Kersey so mad that he decides to go on a vigilante rampage to try to find out who did it, because he doesn't believe that the cops are going to be able to do the job of finding out who did it on their own. And he wants to take the law into his own hands. And not only does he go after the people that did the crime, he also goes after other criminals within the Chicago area. And that's pretty much our movie. Now, I like Bruce Willis doing action movies when he has the right material in front of him. And unfortunately, this is not the right material. This is not a good movie. I really didn't like this movie. But let's talk about some of the good things and what's the bad things about this movie. Bruce Willis is a great actor, and I thought he did all right in this movie, although there were times where I felt like he was phoning it in through much of the movie. The action scenes I thought were pretty good, and I did like Vincent D'Onofrio as Paul Kersey's brother in the film. I thought he was great in the movie. And then you have Elizabeth Shue, who plays Paul Kersey's wife in the film. I thought she was pretty good in the movie, even though she doesn't get that much screen time since she gets killed off in the film. The girl that plays Bruce Willis's daughter was okay in the movie, but then again, she doesn't get that much screen time since she ends up in a coma. The two actors that play the detectives, Dean Norris and the woman that plays his partner, they were alright, but they were also very stupid in the movie, as cops are usually portrayed when they figure out who is doing the vigilante justice, because Paul Kersey's character is being called the Grim Reaper when he's doing all this vigilante justice. And eventually the cops do find out that Paul is doing it, but they don't do anything about it. So that part I didn't really like about the movie. The criminals in the film, the main villains, they were okay. They really weren't given that much character development. They were just evil bad guys, really. Very generic. So they were very weak in the villain area. And really, I just didn't like this movie. The writing is not all that good. Not all the acting is that great. So it's really not that good of a movie. So I'm going to give this movie a D. It's really not that good of a film. And unfortunately, it's hard to find the original. I was trying to find the original out on Blu-ray or someplace, and I couldn't find the original to actually watch it because I've never seen the original. But I say, if you want to watch something like this, go watch the Punisher series on Netflix. That is a much better vigilante series than this. Because that's what this movie felt like. And that's all I gotta say about Death Wish 2018.